Hey, hello everybody. Welcome back to MvM Live. We're here with yet another live play of a game this one is pretty recently released.
It was last year.
It was sometime last year.
Mid-2022.
But it's new to us. We just received this one. This is Acropolis. This is a tile placement game where you're trying to build the best city. It's neat, I would say that, because this is a lot of what I like in games as far as a ton of ways to score and a huge puzzle element of positioning your tiles.
Yeah, I'd heard a lot of really good things about this. Everyone who I'd talked to had played it had good things to say. And yeah, it's a pretty straightforward tile placement game. Plays very fast, plays very clean with, like Ryan said, a few different ways of scoring.
Yeah, so thanks so much for being here today live as we play through this, or even if you're just watching it later after the fact, because you could win this game. You could be playing it yourself. And the way to do that...
You want me to tell? You want me to say?
You can tell. You go ahead.
It's not a secret.
Tell them how.
You send us an email at mvmcontest@gmail, not Gmail, but gmail.com. And use this code word right here.
It's above my head.
It says quarry, if you can't read it there.
Quarry.
It's related to this game, so use that in the subject line. Again, send that email to mvmcontest@gmail.com, and you'll be entered to win your own copy.
You're probably going to hear the word quarry a lot as we talk about this game. Katie's already played it. Katie says it's a fun one. I'm glad.
It is.
I mean, truth be told, this will be my first play right now live. But I've brushed up on all the rules. I read the rule book, watched the Rado playthrough, which I always watch Rado's playthroughs if I can. So
I don't. I make it a point never to watch Rado's playthroughs. I urge all of our audience. No, I'm kidding. We love Rado. Okay, here we go. This is what it looks like. We've got this display here. This is going to be where we're effectively drafting tiles.
Drafting tiles, yeah.
I'm very kind of low. I'm going to have to
straight.
sit up really with good posture.
Because when we
tried to adjust the cameras.
And now you're I'll slouch. Here.
Yeah.
Does that make it feel a little better for you?
I'll be down here.
Just sit up straight.
We're going to be drafting from here. Basically, on our turn, you take a tile, you add it to your area here. Now, the scoring is going to happen in a number of different ways. And in fact, we're going to be using a couple variants that we want to let you decide. But we're going to be scoring the blue, the yellow, red, purple, and green. That's the houses, markets, barracks, temples, and gardens. But you're going to be able to score a little bit more with them if you use these variants. It makes the game just a little bit more puzzly. But typically, you're going to score your blues. For instance, we both start... Are they both the same color?
They're both. We start with blue, with the residential.
We both start with one of these that has a blue point on it. You're going to multiply the number of blue regions you have times the number of blue stars you have to get your points.
Yeah, effectively. Each one of these colors scores in a different way. So it's actually interesting. They score in a different way. They score based on what level they are, and they score for the more of the modifiers you have. Plus, if you're using the variants, they score even more based on which variants we choose.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting.
The scoring is pretty straightforward. I don't know if I'd say they score differently. There are different placement rules.
There are rules for how you can make them score, I guess you should say.
You're allowed to score.
Yeah.
And we'll go over that as we play. But without you knowing really much about the game, or in some people's cases, they do, what two variants do you want us to use? Do you want us to use houses, markets, barracks, temples, or gardens as the special rule? Who wants to, in the comments, say right now one of the variants?
I see G-Money in there.
Just
and
blurt one out.
G-Money also asked if we're going to be back at Buckeye Game Fest, which I don't know that we have an answer to that yet.
Yeah, well, I mean...
I know that I would like to.
It depends on us. We're not going to be official guests or anything like that. Gardens is one.
Look at that. That's 2 in a row for gardens.
Gardens is an interesting one because as we build out our area, if you leave empty spaces, that is
a lake.
It's a lake.
It's a little lake.
And if you have gardens around the lake, those are going to have their points doubled. And the points, you get 1 point per, region of any color on the first level, 2 for the second, 3 for the third, and so on, multiplied by those stars. But the lake gardens will be good.
So we need one more. We got gardens. We need one more.
Do you want to pick one?
Oh, do I want to pick one? I was going to let them pick one. We've got people in the comments. We got G-Money here, 6 of Throws, which is also one of my favorite Discord names, by the way.
By the way, the ones that are left are houses, markets, barracks, and temples. Anyone, just randomly.
Somebody, just say something.
Another
say
live
barracks.
chit-chat?
That would be fun. If we were to go to Buckeye, we'd probably try to arrange something like that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It was a lot of fun last time.
Oh, I liked that live chit-chat.
That was a lot of fun.
And if you didn't pick up on
Barracks is the other one.
We recorded it twice. Okay, barracks and gardens. So barracks are going to score. If your barracks has 3 or more empty spaces adjacent to it, the points are doubled.
Also wants to be not only on the edge, but also have a huge amount of space.
We want them kind of on the corners. I love what you're doing to the play mat.
Sorry, I just... look, we're going to Buckeye now because Katie says if you go to Buckeye, she wants to play Death May Die with you. So that's it. That's all it takes.
Is that all it takes?
Just lure David in with that Death May Die.
I can't agree that that's all it takes, or I'll be going anywhere anyone
to every
wants
convention.
Me to.
All right, so we're drafting these tiles. We're going to kind of talk about how these things work and score as we draft them. Just know that every colored tile we take has its own places that you want it to be positioned, its own different scoring kind of. So, and then we're using, sorry, let me take that rule book. I don't want to forget what our variants were. We're doing gardens and barracks, right? Yeah. All right, awesome. So our garden wants to be adjacent to a huge empty space.
Yes.
Or one empty little space.
And when we take tiles from here, this one is free. But for these, you have to pay stone. And I started with 1, Ryan started with 2. And you're going to be able to get stone by covering up some of the sort of gray spaces, which are the quarries. So with that said, I don't want to spend my stone quite yet. So I'm going to take this tile for free. And I am going to place that right here.
Interesting. What do you got? You got blues?
Yep, like that.
You've got blues over there? Oh, you've got some houses, some residential districts.
And this is going to refill when there's only 1 tile left.
I don't want to spend any either, so I'm going to take this one here. I'm going to place this. These blue houses want to be next to each other, but they don't have to be next to the blue forums. The forums are your score multipliers. But I also don't want to cover that score multiplier up ever. So
the forums? You mean plazas?
The plazas, I'm sorry, you're right. I said forum.
There's no such thing as a forum, is there?
I feel like Rado said the word forum. Maybe I'm just making that up.
He may have made something up. All right, it is my turn.
Plazas.
Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and take this one to get more blue, and I'm going to put it right
Look at that. We got 2 people, 2 Buckeye gamers in the comments that didn't even know.
Well,
this is where you come to meet people.
Maybe we'll have to go, though. All right, so now there's 1 left. I took this one. This one's going to slide down, and then we just take another stack and flip them over.
Oh, which one did you take? Oh, you took the one with the purple, the temple. Now, the temple has to be perfectly surrounded.
Yep.
In order to score.
Indeed, it does.
What do you have? A barracks, a market.
And then this goes over to Ryan.
I actually like this tile quite a bit. A barracks has to be on the outside edge, and if it's completely on the outside edge, it's going to score double right now. And then the market just doesn't want to be next to another market. So that's pretty good. I can do this. No, I don't want to cover. Let's do it like that. Oh, boy. Okay, let's do that. No, I don't want to cover this plaza. This is a really tough choice. I don't want to cover anything that I have on my board already.
No, yeah, you're going to have to make decisions.
Because you're going to have to make some second levels.
I'm going to take this one for free. I think I'm going to...
Now, the quarries are important because if you cover quarries, that's your way of getting more stone.
I'm going to place this right here.
Okay. Oh, we have our first park. I want that park or that garden, and I want to put it adjacent to an empty space so I can kind of make an empty space as I go. I'm going to place that right there so that these 2 markets are far away from each other.
Nice. This is going to slide down. Boy, we're going to get through this game. We have...
This game's not super long.
10 more stacks of tiles, so effectively 10 more rounds of the game.
It's not super long. And
no, it's very quick.
At 2 players, you're going to kind of seed the stacks to make sure there's an equal variation of tiles. For a 2-player game, of course, you can do, they say, short game or a long game.
Yep. We could have played with all the tiles if we wanted to.
Could have still played with all the tiles in a 2-player game.
We didn't know how long it was going to be, so if it's short, we do have another game waiting in the wings to play if we want to.
We'll see. Hi, David.
Oh, it is my turn?
Yeah, are we supposed to pass? Oh, yeah, it is your turn.
It goes back and forth. Back and forth. I am going to take this tile for free.
Nice.
And I'm going to place it right here. which gets me 3 stone.
Ooh, nice.
Because I covered up 3 grays.
Yeah.
And when you cover up the grays, you can't put these tiles, well, when you cover up anything, you can't put a tile exactly on one other tile. It has to be on at least 2 others. And this also gave me this housing district a little bit bigger.
Oof.
Here.
What do you got, 4 in your biggest housing district now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Because it's on the second level,
Yeah,
yeah.
because that one's on the second level.
Yeah, all right, well, I guess, I mean, that garden looks pretty good. But getting another blue looks pretty good,
We also may
too.
run out of space. We'll see.
We'll see how big we make our thing.
We'll try to start growing our buildings upward.
Oh, I don't want to do that because I want to leave this. I need 1, 2, 3 spaces empty next to that. I can do this though. Oh, there's really no way I can. Oh man, that's sad. That 1, 2, that won't score double. But this is the only way I can have a free empty spot there. So we're just gonna do that.
All right, I'm gonna take this for no stone, and I'm gonna add it right here.
Now it's starting to get to the point where I have to think more. At first, you're just taking tiles, and now I'm like, I don't know what I want to do. The player count, I believe, is 4 players. I don't.
Yeah, up to 4.
4-player max.
Up to 4, and this one is from Gigamic, which is interesting because if you're familiar with the name Gigamic, they do Quarto, one of our favorites here from Quarto and Answers.
Mm-hmm. I'm first this time.
And a lot of other abstract games. And this, falls into kind of the abstract camp, but with some theme applied to it. This is my kind of game for sure.
Yeah, it definitely has some theme attached to it. I put this over here to make a little... My group of houses is small. It's just 2.
All right. Do I want to just go crazy here?
I don't know. Do you? Do you want to go crazy?
I'm going to go this for free.
I do believe it has a solo mode, right? Doesn't it have a...
That, I don't... You know what? I'll tell you
I thought it said 1 to...
Nope, 2 to 4.
Does it say 2 to 4? Or I looked on BGG, I'm
2
sorry.
to 4.
I
mean,
want
you could
this
two-hand
one.
it. It might be not the greatest experience.
This is great. This is a
I
scoring
didn't even
multiplier
see
for
that.
markets. I've got 2 markets.
I got to keep an eye out for those plazas.
And my first temple, which just needs to be completely surrounded by tiles in order to score.
Oh, you've got some temple points going there, too.
I do. I've got 2 purple plazas to multiply my purple temple. Notice, though, I'm still on the completely first level of my board. I haven't built anything up onto the second level, so...
And I'm first?
You are.
I don't know if I can give you this plaza so that your temples are 6 points.
I can't. I mean, I only have 1 stone.
Oh, that's true.
And only 1 temple. So you're not giving me like a huge...
But if I take one of these, you can get it.
That's true. So you got to pay. You could just pay 2 to take that one.
I know I could. You know what? I think I'm going to.
Okay.
I'm going to pay 2 and take this one, and I'm going to put it right here, getting 3 stone again.
I need to start doing some higher level stuff.
I'm rocking 4 stone.
I don't want to take this tile and get... I guess, I mean, my markets are double. So...
It is interesting.
That's not
Before,
so bad.
and neither of us have played this, and I wasn't sure what, like, sort of the distribution and how many we were looking for. Like, for instance, I don't know. Are there more purple plazas?
The distribution is printed on this card.
Oh.
This handy dandy
well, why don't you share?
little card. There are...
How many purple plazas are there?
4.
Are they both double stars?
And there's 8. They're all double stars. Yeah.
I see.
I think all the blue ones are
they're
1
harder to
star.
get.
The yellows, reds, and purples are all 2, and the greens are times 3.
Back to me, huh?
Back to you. It's a tough choice.
I think I'll take this one for free.
One of my favorites from Spiel. Yeah, I mean, I can see this being one of those games where that just keeps coming back to the table. Like, okay, I'm not really sure what to, let's just play Acropolis again.
This is a very easy Sunday morning over coffee sort of game. I mean, there is a bit of a footprint probably.
There we go. This is what I was looking for. I'm going to take this one and place it right up here. It's on the second level. I covered 3 quarries, so I get 3 stone and that temple is already completely surrounded. When something wants to be surrounded, it doesn't have to be on the same level. It can be on any levels as long as there's tiles around it.
And if we were using the temple variant, it would be worth more because it's
I
on the
know,
second level.
but that wasn't what was
Remind
chosen.
us, it was the barracks and the gardens.
Barracks and the gardens.
Ooh, the gardens. I think we're probably going to... I don't know that either of us are going to get the gardens going.
Gardens is tough. Just leaving one little empty space, like I could maybe do it here. But that just kind of happened organically. It's no Boone Lake, J Money says. That's.
Oh, G Money, I remember you now.
Did you play Boone Lake together?
I don't know if we played Boone Lake, but I think
David taught Boone Lake.
I think he also played Arc Nova with Jeremy. He was in a few of our arranged games, I think.
That was a really fun
if
time.
I remember correctly. Well, I think I'm going to take this one right here. And I'll put it right here.
All right. I don't want this tile. I cannot let you get another blue score.
No, you can't?
I really, really cannot, should not, will not do that.
This live stream brought to you by Dr. Seuss.
I would not, I will not, cannot,
Can I have the first player marker?
I can't even rhyme right now.
The chief architect marker.
My rhyming is done for the day. I got thrown off my game.
Say.
Thrown off my groove.
Oh my!
Oh.
Who shuffled these tiles?
Ooh, I'm getting a market tile no matter what.
Oh my!
With 3 markets spread out across my board, that's pretty good.
How many stones you got?
I've got 3.
Okay.
I got 3 stone. I can buy anything here.
I'm gonna spend a stone and get this.
I really like the way this looks spread out on the spread out on screen too. It's really nice.
I think I'll put this right here.
Jeremy said I shuffled the tiles so they came out this way. You're right. You caught me, Jeremy. You caught me.
Indeed.
All right. Well, I will skip this one because I do want another barracks. And I want that barracks to be the outer edge of my board. So there we go. Hey, Deadpan. You are a little late to the party, but it's okay. It's only almost 12:30.
I will.
Oh, this is a pretty quick game.
Yeah, it's a pretty quick game. I think I'm going to spend a stone and take this one. But where, oh where, will I put
You got a lot of space to cover right there. You can cover up some of those residential buildings.
No, don't even try it. Don't even try it. Although I don't have a lot of places to, stack.
Not right now. I don't really either, because I don't want to cover...
I think I'm going to do something like this. Oh, next tiles, and you get the.
I'm the chief architect. I am now the chief architect.
Hey.
Oh, another blue. Ooh, and another market with that. Yeah, I got to take that tile. That's
Take
good.
that tile.
And I want that barracks out on the edge of the map. So something like that.
Something.
Actually, it doesn't really matter where it is, does it? I could put it right there. And complete that circle. No. I'll just bring it over here. I don't think I'm going to build anything off of this end anymore. So that barracks is completely uncovered. There we go. How many stone do you have?
How many stone do I have?
Yeah. How many stone? 2. You have 2?
I have enough to get whatever I want right now.
You could get whatever you want.
I think I will take this one here. And I'm going to place this right here, which gets me 2 stone back.
Okay. I'm going to take this.
Are you still 1 layer?
I've got a couple. I'm going to actually put this here. I think I'm going to cover up one of my parks.
Uh-oh.
To get 2 stone and lay down another barracks that's completely free here. And this market, which is not touching any other market. So, and that gets me 2 stone. That was about the only place I could put it. I hate to lose that garden. I really hate to lose that garden, but you know, it's maybe there's another garden in my future.
I want to point this out.
Yeah.
Just so I'm certain you know.
Yes.
Your barracks right now are worth 0. Because you need at least 1 star.
Well, they're all worth 1 point, and then the stars multiply them, right?
No.
Oh, I thought everything was worth at least 1 point. Well, I'll get a star.
1
it's fine.
point, but you multiply it by the stars, and you have 0 stars, which equals 0.
And you.
Oh, that's juicy.
Now I wish I hadn't covered up my green tile.
That's just a plaza. Am I first?
Yep.
I will spend. I will spend a stone to take this. But where do I want to place it is the question, Ryan.
Casey is here. Casey, welcome. I'm trying to. Sorry, I'm like staring really intently. I'm trying to read all the comments to make sure I don't miss any.
I'm gonna place this right here. My city is encroaching on your city.
Yeah, it is.
Or vice versa.
We can make some space. I've got all this space up here and over here.
I'll move mine over.
All right, what do we got?
If I can do so without destroying my city.
I'm going to spend 2 for this one because I think... Oh, nope. Maybe I'm...
Yeah, this is a good game.
Oh, no, I'm not doing that.
I
no
wish
matter
I'd
where I
played
put
this
that
sooner.
market, it gets covered.
I wish I'd played this sooner.
Or maybe I just say I don't care about that garden anymore.
I think you should not care about any of the colors. Just don't take any.
Just don't take any at all?
I would cover up your plazas.
I'm just going to take this one and put that temple in the middle spot there, and it is now completely surrounded.
All right. I'm
banking on those markets. That was not my strategy going into this game. Oh, big comment. Phil prefers this over Cascadia. That's a tough game to beat, I'll say.
This is definitely a simpler game to play. It's straightforward.
It is more straightforward than Cascadia, but I think it also does have maybe some more depth to scoring.
This?
I think you can get some really cool scoring opportunities.
Yeah, I don't think this Cascadia will continue to feel more variable over time, I think. Obviously, this one will less so, but it depends on how many of those. Does it say how many variants they suggest, or could you play with all of them?
You could play with all of them. It says each variant you add increases the difficulty of the game.
All right. I think, let's see, 1, 2. I think I'll take this one for free and place this right here.
Okay. All right. Hand me the Chief Architect marker. Ooh, greens ×3. That seems too good to pass up. I only have 1 green tile, but it becomes worth 3 points. Yeah, you already have 1. I can't let you have another one. I'm going to have to take that.
You've fallen right into my trap.
Maybe I did. That's fine if I did. I'm not... I'll admit that I'm not doing great here, especially since I don't have any way to score my barracks currently. If something's doubled, from doubled, is it doubled and then doubled again?
What's that?
If you double, so you do the multiplier,
So
and then
tiles,
you double it after the multiplier.
No, the tiles are worth the points they are, and then you multiply them by the number of stars is the last thing you do.
And then if there's a variant, do you double?
Variant first.
Oh, variant
then
first.
multiplied by the number of stars. It doesn't really matter too much when you're multiplying twice.
Sure.
If you remember your order of operations. I am going to take this one for a stone. Where do I want this is the question.
Well, I feel like I'm going markets for days. I feel like I'm going to have to take that market tile. I could get another barracks that I can't score because I have 0 barracks points currently.
I think I'll put this.
I need to get some more on second level stuff.
Oh, this is not great. I'm going to put this right here.
We haven't seen a lot of gardens. There's only 6 gardens in a 2-player game.
We haven't seen a lot of
I'm going
gardens.
for another barracks. Oh, that will never be able to be enclosed if I put it there. I need to put it somewhere where it can be closed off. I can fit a tile right there, right?
Work.
That'll work.
That will work.
That market's not next to another market.
Are we ready?
I am. Well, we only have 1 stack left after this, huh?
It's my turn?
Yep. Do you have any stone?
Unfortunately, I do not.
Oh, that works out well.
Um.
Well, I haven't played Miyabi. Have you played Miyabi?
Yeah, but only once, I think.
That sounds like something I
will
need to play.
take this, and I'm going to put it right here.
All right, then I will buy this one and finally get to score all my barracks. That could have been really bad. And actually, I think I want it.
Oh, and when I covered that up, I covered up 3 things, so I get 3 stones. You know what? I've probably not taken all the stones.
You don't think so? You've had a lot of stones.
Yeah, but I've been putting quite a few on top, and I don't know that I've taken stones for all of them. But I got 3 there, and my next one is going to be taking this tile. Ooh, actually.
Really?
I'm going to spend a stone.
Yeah,
to take
that's what I
tile.
figured you would take that one.
And I'm going to put this right there.
Ooh, Miyabi has another level of crunch. Oh, I get it, Katie. Another level.
Oh, yes, I did play Miyabi. That is a crunchy little game.
Yeah?
I think
I'd like it.
If I want to remind me, Katie, is that the Haba game, right?
Oh, okay. I know. I picture the cover now.
Yeah.
I have not played that. All right. Well, we're on our last set of tiles here, so I definitely think we're.
Did we not play Miyabi on the live stream?
No.
I think we did.
Oh, maybe we did then.
I think we did.
Maybe I have played Miyabi.
We played an awful lot of games, folks. So apologize.
Let me try to remember. I remember the cover very clearly.
The box is right out there in my front hall. So.
Then you know what I think we did. I'm gonna go back and watch.
Okay, this is it.
Video.
This is it.
Ooh, oh, I have no stones.
Oh.
So, but I'm gonna get another market. That's huge.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get another market. I would really like this tile, but I'll take this one. So if I could close off this forum, that seems to be like it would be worth the most points. I'm gonna definitely do that.
So that is gonna get me. Oh, just 1. So this is my only eligible. It's 3 or 4 sides.
To get the double points.
To get the double points.
Yeah, but you'll still score for them being on the outside edge of your board. Yeah, I tried to get as many of those as possible. My city, I should probably just push it a little bit over here so you can see it a little bit better.
I feel like
it's a lot bigger than David's, but David's is rising up a lot higher.
I need to spend the stone to take this. Oh, that's going to give you that thing, though. How many of those you have?
I have 2. I have 2 gardens.
But you've got 3 barracks.
So that's 6 points.
I don't want you to have that.
Well, then you have to take it. Doesn't do you a lot, but...
I'm not worried about my own game. I will spend this to take this. And I will. Not that this matters, but since these are not going to count right now, I'm going to stack right here.
And that makes the other one count because you block. Yeah,
so
that's
I get
good.
2 stones.
That's smart. G-Money's got it. Too many games, not enough time. Yes. Jeremy says get less sleep. I already get less sleep. I was up way too late playing Marvel Snap.
Yeah, I bet.
That might happen more nights than it doesn't.
All right, last tile
but
for
I'm
you,
not.
Ryan.
Well, this is clearly the best tile for me to take.
Maybe. You clearly haven't looked at your setup. I'm just kidding.
That's clearly the best tile for me to take. All right, it's a little bit off.
I'm just getting into his head.
Oh my gosh, let's not talk about getting into the heads. All right, there we go. That's it. We've
All
got
right.
2 complete cities.
You've got the score pad.
I do have the score pad. Dun, dun, dun. I want to hear some predictions.
I feel pretty good about mine.
Six of Throw says, that's a problem to gladly live with. I agree with that.
Yeah, let's see some predictions in the comments. I'm going to go right out here and say I feel pretty good about my game.
All right, well, we're going to do blue first. So, stars is the multiplier. I've got 1, 2, 3 stars. David, how many stars do you have for blue?
1, 2, 3, 4.
You have 4 blue stars? Oh, no. And how many tiles do you have in your biggest contiguous row?
Is it just the biggest contiguous?
It's just the biggest one. I have 5, so that's a total of 15 points.
And so 5 times 1 since they're on the first level.
Right, so I have 5 points in blue tiles.
I have 1,
Yes.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 times 4.
12 times 4, so 48. 48 to 15.
I like it.
We're done counting score. David
Done.
wins. Yellow markets.
This might be where you have me.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4 stars for yellow markets.
I have 4 stars, but I only have 2 markets.
You have 4 stars?
So 8 points.
You have 2 points in yellow markets or 2 yellow
I have
markets?
2 markets.
Okay, so that's 8
Oh,
points.
yes. I'm sorry.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10.
10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, I'm sorry. 10.
10.
Yes. Double layer.
Double layer.
The double layer market.
All right, barracks. And now remember, your barracks will score double if they are surrounded on 3 or 4 sides. So I've got 4 stars for barracks. How many stars do you have for barracks?
I have 4 stars for barracks.
You also have 4 stars for barracks? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11. 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh,
That's
sorry.
4 points, right?
Right.
So
10,
that's
10, 11.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
This isn't one, but
Yeah, that one. So I have 11 points in red. So that's 44 points in barracks.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 4.
So 32.
Yep. I didn't do too bad.
No, not at all. Purple forums. I've got 4 stars in purple.
I've got 4 stars in purple.
We both had 4 stars in purple. And how many temples do you have? Sorry, I said forums. I said forums again. I meant plazas. But anyway, how many temples do you have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points in temples.
I've got 3 points in temples.
So I've got 20 there. And you've got 3?
Mm-hmm.
So 12 for that one. And then gardens. I have only 3 stars. I think you have...
I have 6 stars.
You have 6 stars? This might be where you come back. Because I've only got 2 gardens. So I've only got 6 points for gardens, period.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 6.
Oh, you did your doubles?
Yeah, because of the lake.
All right, so 35. All right, so let's see.
I think you beat me.
You think so?
Yeah. I feel...
Oh, wait, no. Points for stone at the end, too.
I
have
3.
got 0.
Oh, they're 1 each?
They're 1 each. You've got 3?
Yep.
All right, well, let's see. There's so many numbers on here. I'm like, which one am I counting? You think I've got you?
Yeah, I think so. I think he did it. I think, Ryan...
I have 125.
I have less than that, I believe.
We'll see.
118?
No, 138.
Oh, okay, I did it.
I think 138, if I'm doing that right. Your 48 points for your houses was huge.
Well, yeah, but you got 40 to 8 on my next one.
18, 20, 28, 4,
Oh, I beat you to
6,
35
8,
to
9,
6.
10, 13. Yeah, 138 to 125.
Woo.
You had a huge one. I mean, I got you pretty good on those markets.
Yes.
But I didn't get you as good on the barracks as I thought. Like, I thought I was going to make it up, but I only got like 10, 12 points more than you did on the barracks.
Well, that was a pretty... I didn't really even do the math before. Again, this is our first time playing. I wasn't expecting... I didn't know what kind of scores to expect, but 120, 130 points, quite a bit.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I bet a good experienced player could do even better than that. Anyone who's played out there, what have you scored in this game? Oh, was G-Money guessing 83 to 67?
Yeah, he was guessing 83 to 67. He said he was way off.
Ah.
I underestimated the layer. Yeah, the double layer of green is what got David. 35 points for his greens. That was huge.
But yeah, I had this one spot for a while, and I knew I wanted to wait for a green so I could get that there to make a lake with 2 greens.
Yeah,
around
if I'd gotten another one of these, if I had taken that other ×3, that would have been what did it. That was the deal breaker.
I really like the layers. Like, that is fun. Like, how high do you think you could? I mean,
I don't think you're going to go much higher than 2 or 3 layers.
Right.
Unless your goal when you're sitting down is I'm going to build a pyramid.
But even then, I guess you could build something like that.
But it's not going to get
surround it with plazas that score off.
Yes, I've got this one barracks up at the top it's 10 points for that barracks, and I've got 10 stars for it. Yeah.
What time is it?
We've
got time.
20 minutes. Oh, okay.
We've got time. It's 12:40. We've got 20 minutes.
All right, I'll clear some space.
We're going to play another game by Gigamic.
Don't spoil it. You want to spoil it? Anyway,
It might be spoiled.
we wanted to. Gigamic sent us a bunch of their games, FYI. So just so you know, so this is from Gigamic, and also now while you're getting it, I want to say, having played this game now, I understand why it's a Gigamic game. Like, that was not necessarily something that when I saw this box and cover, I was like, oh yeah, this feels like the sort of puzzly game that they're known for, like games like Corto or this one. Oh, look at that board.
Yes, I like it.
Jeremy knows.
Jeremy knows. We played this over the weekend when Jeremy was down here several times. In fact, we recorded an episode of Chit Chat where we talked all about abstract games and how you define abstract. That will be posting in about a week, so look for that.
This is a quick little 2-player game. I think it's become one of David's favorite abstract games already. We've had it for a week.
It might replace our next Quarto and Answers might be called a Koala and Answers.
See, Jeremy was here over the weekend. He said, yeah, he could play this 20 games in a row. I believe it. Like, we were all playing it a lot. It's super interesting. So, you've got these cool stones, and I love this board.
The board is super cool.
And each one of these piles, just so you can see, has 2 of these like stones.
Yeah, you probably can't tell, but these black spaces here are actually raised, but they're attached to the board, so they're like these little pedestals. It's supposed to represent those stacking stones that you might see out in nature. And on your turn, you simply take one of yours that's off the board. You have to put it on one of the stacks that exists on the boards, and it can be a stack of 1 or more. It just can't be on nothing. You put it on the stack, and then you pick up that whole stack and move orthogonally, dropping one off at a time, turning as many times as you want. You just can't go diagonal in Mancala fashion. And the first player to get 4 in a row of their color wins the game.
Yep, man, that's it. Simple as that.
It is simple as that. It has a very similar description as Quarto in terms that you can start by saying this is kind of like tic-tac-toe on steroids, but what this has that Quarto doesn't. Quarto's a really good thinky game. This has thinking too, but it just has a lot of satisfaction turn to turn. So,
double feature we got, Casey says.
It is.
You're lucky you tuned in today.
MvM Live double feature.
You want to start? Or how do you want to go first?
I won,
yes.
So I'll let you go first.
Jeremy says watch Brian lose in 3 times in less than 15 minutes.
That's not true. We'll see how it goes.
No, it's not true. It won't take 15 minutes for me to lose 3 times. All right, so I'm going to choose this pile closest to me, and let's go 1, 2, 3.
Fascinating.
Make a little stack there. Look, Jeremy says that because he knows that I'm not great at abstract games. And if you've ever watched like our Quattro and Answers that Dave and I have done, it's been bad for me, I'll say that. Oh, you fell right into my trap. You committed one of the classic blunders. All right, there we go.
Some of your favorite mechanics in games. Outguessing people.
Literally, every time I play one of those deduction games, that's what I say. I don't know if I should choose the card in front of you. I'll move that pile. Oh, boy.
And this can end in a draw, although I don't know if we played a game that ended in a draw. What do you think?
Emily and I'm trying to decide where I want to put this.
Oh.
Emily and I played a game that ended in a draw, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I want this to go...
This is one of those games where you can't put your fingers down and then
I know.
Because you can forget what you're doing. So you got to commit.
There we go. Whew. This is called Koala. Awale. But if you go to Gigamix website, you'll see it. And if you just BGG them, you'll see it. But it's called Koala.
One rule too: you can't just go back to the same spot you just left. You can snake around, but you can't go right back.
That'd be nice. You had to cover it. I was about to win, David.
I mean, you might win. I'm not paying attention too carefully.
Oh, I see. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, it's not even super expensive, and for the quality of the components you get, it's super worth it.
Yeah, all the Gigamix stuff is so
it's nice,
well produced. Like, I don't know how much it had to have cost to make this bottom board. Whoa, you can't go diagonal.
Well, 1, 2, 3,
okay,
4. You definitely can't go diagonal, though, as much as you might want to sometimes. But yeah, this is, I mean, it's beautiful to look at. It's got a great table presence. I mean, you start to see as we're stacking these stones just how cool these boards look. Oh, I was more worried about my next move.
Once the stacks gets thick, it gets a little dangerous. You want to go again? One more?
Yeah, my next move was a winner. That's all I was looking at. I wasn't looking at blocking you. I should have been.
Story of your life.
I know.
My next move was a winner.
My next move would have won it.
That's going to be Ryan's autobiography.
If I could have had one more turn.
One more turn.
If I could have just set that deck a little better, I would have won.
One more turn is a great name for an autobiography.
Can I just have one more turn, please?
I would have won on my next move.
That's what I'm going to put on my tombstone.
One more. I would have won.
That's actually a pretty good, can I have one more turn, please? All right. Is it me then, since I lost?
Take it away.
I'll take it away. I don't know what a good opening move in this game is. People watching will be like, that was it. He lost already. It's a bad opening move.
Oh boy, what a stack.
It's a good stack. I don't really know how to win this game, but I've got ideas. And the thing is, you can't really try to win, or you just won't win. You have to, because if your plan is too obvious,
that's
your opponent will
words
see
to
it.
live by. You can't try to win, or you won't win.
There you go. But if I can make it so that you have to just keep blocking me, maybe you won't be making any forward progress on your own plans. Interesting. You can't try to win, or you... No, I'm just saying this is one of those games where if your moves are too obvious, your opponent will just block them. You need to get that surprise win. Yeah, when the stacks get really big, it becomes tough.
And the thing is, those stacks, the psychological game that this game plays with its players is those stacks get big and you think, oh, I'm going to win with one of those big stacks. And then someone just comes in on one little stack and goes and wins.
Yep, that can happen.
You just went here?
I did. I went bop, bop.
Bop, bop.
Bop, bop.
I don't like what's happening.
Jeremy, I stand by that statement. 4 ounces is not the same as 4 ounces. It depends on what the ounces are of. Never mind. I'm not going to continue it, but it depends on what the ounces are of. Yes, they always all weigh 4 ounces. That is the truth.
Things are getting dangerous.
Can I just shift these one over?
No. You may not, sir.
You
You
kind of set me up a little bit.
To win?
No, I don't think I can win right now. I was thinking maybe I could, but I don't want you to either. I don't want you to win. What are you thinking? It's down to it. I've only got 2 left. After this, you'll have 2 left. I think you'll draw. This one maybe is more susceptible to drawing than Quarto. I don't think we're going to have a draw here, but... Man, it got really intense in the studio.
I think Ryan will probably get this. Did you get it? Yes! Good job.
I did. Did you not?
Oh, we've got time.
Did you not see it, or were you thinking that there was nowhere else?
I wasn't looking. I mean, no, I didn't see it. You won, man. It was fair and square.
Sure.
I'm not saying I didn't try.
I'm not saying I didn't try. I'm also not saying I tried.
No.
Well, then you go first.
I was trying. This is it.
This is the last one.
This is for all the marbles.
Oh, I didn't even know we were betting marbles.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I brought all my marbles. I got a blue steely with me today.
Is that a marble type?
Yeah.
All right.
Marbles are a little bit before my time.
Were they? But you know what a blue steely is, apparently.
Yeah, like from movies and stuff.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
But
yeah, this is a big year. I mean, Gigamic, like, this is another great game from them.
What did you do? You went on mine? And
yeah, I did. Just moved it 1 space. Just thought maybe that would get into your head a little bit. Like, why is he making only these small little moves? I don't know. Jeremy said he played marbles. I've never really played marbles, actually.
It was the Pogs of its time.
Marbles?
Were you a Pog kid?
I was a Pog kid, for sure.
I bet you were a Pog kid.
I was 100% a Pog kid.
You strike me as a Pog kid.
You know what? I made the jump, the not uncommon jump, straight from Pogs to Magic the Gathering. I went from playing Pogs at lunchtime to playing Magic the Gathering at lunchtime. Well, I thought you were going to just win right then for a second.
That would have been a beautiful thing.
You got me thinking about Pogs, and then you come in and take the victory. Katie, yeah, that's one of the strategies of the game. Like, the more of your color you have in one stack, the more flexibility and freedom you have to make things happen.
Yeah. If you see someone has 2 of their color in one stack, I often want to
break it up,
do something with that, but it also feels very dangerous to do that.
I don't know. I don't think you can get it, but I may have just made a mistake. No, I don't think you can get it with that. All right, David.
I hear you.
We're on the clock.
Are we?
Got to do speed. No, we got 7 minutes still. Look, I didn't lose 3 times in 15 minutes, though. I only lost twice, potentially.
Win?
What?
Are you going to win?
I don't think so. I don't think I can win with this. There's not enough tiles in this stack for me to win. What? Do you think you're going to win? If I don't?
I'm just messing with you. Oh, well, there you go.
But I didn't win.
Is that your last piece, or do you have a piece in your hand?
I can go here. No, no, I just don't know where to take this one. Let's go there.
Okay.
I don't know if that just gave you the win or not.
I doubt it.
Yeah, I think anyone that's a fan of Quarto, I can't imagine you not liking this game.
Yes, agreed, 100%. Ryan, what do I want to do?
What do I want to do? I don't know. You want to win? Oh, okay. Is that a win?
I surrounded one of the tans.
That's it. It's an alternate win condition.
Have to get 4 in a row.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening here, though.
You just want to keep covering my stuff up.
Well, I figure the more I cover your stuff up, the more work you have to do to uncover it. That's almost like the Wandering Towers, which is coming soon. Also, I just want to say, before we go, because we're probably going to go pretty quick after this, make sure to tune in next week. You don't want to miss next week. We're doing something a lot of fun. We're having a lot of fun next week. I think it's next week.
2 weeks from now.
Or 2 weeks from now.
He means 2 weeks from now.
I'm sorry. I mean 2 weeks from now.
I was trying to think, what are we doing next week? We don't know what we're doing next week, but we do know what we're doing 2 weeks from now, and it will be fun.
Well, then I guess I'll bring it up again next week.
4, 1. This is rough.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're in a tough spot?
Yeah. I have to go here and see what can be done.
That's a big stack.
I got 3, but I don't know that I can do anything about anything.
No, because you're going to cover your own in any kind of attempt to make a row. That's the hard part. If you had 2 next to each other, maybe. Going for it. All right. I'm surprised you did that.
You probably have the win. Boom! Nice.
Yeah. Well, every time I feel like you're like, good job, you're learning. Like, he did it. It's like when the mouse solves the maze, everyone's like, oh, good job, mouse.
All right, Algernon.
Well, it was Valentine's Day yesterday. I didn't get any flowers, though. So.
But did you not get my flowers?
No, I didn't get your flowers.
I sent you like...
Oh, were those the dead roses?
A giant bouquet of dead roses.
All right, well, you guys, thanks for watching today. We got to show off 2 of their games, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah. And we'll probably play this again unless he keeps beating me. Then we'll go back to Quarto.
No, we could go back and forth.
We could
Winner chooses. Do we go to another game of Quarto?
Winner chooses.
Deadpan says play Quarto with stacking.
Ooh.
Take the...
Ooh. Let's combine the games.
Right. You can either get 4 in a row of any of the shapes or 4 stones. It's just as long as you playing by the Quarto rules.
Maybe we'll play them side by side.
Oh my gosh. You're like one of those chess masters that goes table to table. It's like Quarto Quali. Anyway, yeah, we're big fans of this one.
Yeah.
So you will probably see it again on the channel. But thank you so much. That was Acropolis and then a little bonus Koala. And yeah, we will be back next Wednesday. The contest email, to give you one more time, is mvmcontest@gmail.com.
Code word is Quarry for your chance to win a copy of Acropolis.
Yes. And thank you so much. We'll see you next week.
Bye.